I myself shall feed my sheep, and I myself shall make them lie down, is the utterance of the sovereign Lord Jehovah. The lost one I shall search for, and the dispersed one I shall bring back, and the broken one I shall bandage, and the ailing one I shall strengthen, but the fat one and the strong one I shall annihilate. I shall feed that one with judgment. And as for you, my sheep, this is what the sovereign Lord Jehovah has said. Here I am judging between the sheep and the sheep, between the rams and the he-goats. Is it such a little thing for you men on the very best pasturage you feed, but the rest of your pasturages you should trample down with your feet, and that the clear waters you drink, but the ones left over you should fall by stamping with your very feet? And as for you, my sheep, on the pasture ground trampled by your feet, should they feed the waters be fouled by stamping of your feet, should they drink? Therefore this is what the sovereign Lord Jehovah has said to them. Here I am, I myself, and I shall certainly judge between a plump sheep and a lean sheep, between them. For the reason that with flank and with shoulder you kept pushing, and with your horn you kept shoving all the second ones until you had scattered them to the outside. And I will save my sheep, and they will no longer become something for plunder. And I will judge between a sheep and a sheep, and I will raise up over them one shepherd, and he must feed them, even my servant David. He himself will feed them, and he himself will become their shepherd. And I myself, Jehovah, will become their God, and my servant David a chieftain in the midst of them. I myself, Jehovah, has spoken, and I will conclude with them a covenant of peace, and I shall certainly cause the injurious wild beasts to cease out of the land, and they will actually dwell in the wilderness in security, and sleep in the forest. And I will make them and the surroundings of my hill a blessing, and I will cause the pouring rain to descend its time. Pouring rains of blessing they will prove to be. And the tree of the field must give its fruitage, and the land itself will give its yield. And they will actually prove to be on their soul in security. And they will have to know I am Jehovah when I break the bars of their yoke, and I have delivered them out of the hand of those who had been using them as slaves. And they will actually, had been using, no longer becomes something to plunder for the nations, and as regards the wild beasts of the earth, it will not devour them, and they will actually dwell in security, with no one to make them trample.